Hello everyone! Welcome back to another 2v2 battle. This is going to be Balthasar Gelt's Empire and some dwarves versus the forces of Chaos and Vampire counts. So for my army here, we have a front line of mostly great swords and a couple spearmen on the ends. We have one steam tank. Back here we have another spearman, and then there are going to be a couple halberdiers, demigryph knights, the Royal Altdorf kind, and then we also have two knights of the Blazing Sun and a silver bullet. And on top of the silver bullet, we also have three free company militia, one of which is the Sterling's Revenge. This is going to be an increased funds map, I believe 17,000 for this one. For the dwarf player, we have multiple dwarf quarrelers. We have, I think, 4 ironbreakers, 2 here, 2 back here. Rest going to be dwarf warriors. Then we have a couple longbeards and then a hammer. They are being led by Grombrindle the White Dwarf and also a Thane. And then back here we have 4, I believe. Yeah, 4 grudge throwers and then a group of slayers. I think that's it for the dwarves. For the chaos forces here, we have a Shaggoth, a couple dragon ogres, 2 chaos knights with lances, I believe. 1 here and then 1 back here. Oh, that's a blood knight. Maybe I was wrong. Well, we have chaos knights. We have multiple chaos warriors in here, and then also a few chosen, and they're kind of intermixed with the vampire counts here. There's the other chaos knight. I thought there was 2 of them. So that's going to be mostly their forces. We have more chaos warriors over here. They're being led by Archeon the Ever-Chosen, and for the vampire count, we have Manfred von Karstein leading a bunch of Graveguard, including the Sternsman. We have more Graveguard with great weapons back here, 2 Fellbats, 2 Blood Knights, and another Graveguard way out here. Again, these armies are kind of intermixed. I'm trying to see if I missed anything. There's Mortis Engine, and then I think that's it, besides this Vampire of Death. Kind of hard to keep track of 2 different armies when they're all intermixed, but yeah. So that's it for the most part. And these 2 opponents are going to be marching up the right side, or at least our right side, and they're not going to actually hit us head on. So I'm going to soon-ish be moving some of my forces over here through the forest because we're going to try and make a line about like right there. But until then, my steam tank that I have is just firing at the Blood Knights back here, trying to weaken their numbers down, force the enemy to use some of their magic on healing them if they wish. And it looks like the grudge throwers are actually aiming at Archeon, which I think is an odd choice, but, you know, do what you do. Archeon, in the meantime, is going to get hit by some quarrelers, but also going to cast the Flaming Skull, which is just going to kind of go like this. So it doesn't really do that much. Not that much at all. I moved my 2 free company militia over here, and now I'm going to be moving my Sterling's Revenge over here. And you can see I'm kind of creating a line like this, expecting these forces over here to try to hit me head on, but they're not. They're going to withdraw over this way, so I'm going to have to respond as well. See, the Fellbat's getting a little too close to the quarrelers there, and the Shaggoth army now over here, the 2 Dragon Ogres, Shaggoth, and then some Chaos Knights are now over on our right side, and they're waiting for their Chosen and Chaos Warriors to come over here as well. You can see a line of Graveguard as well. Not sure what happened here. Besides the enemy player just casting that in the wrong spot in the middle of all of these units, which I thought was a little strange, And again, right now, I don't know that the entire enemy army is going to be moving this way because I wanted these forces here to kind of collapse around and do like this, including my 2 Knights of the Blazing Sun. I wanted to also do rear charges, but at this point, I'm like, I think these Knights are going to be needed over here because there's just so many Chaos Knights, and then the Dragon Ogre Shaggoths and Dragon Ogres over here as well. So yeah, that's why I'm pulling my knights, or will be pulling my knights through here along with my Royal Altdorf Griffites, and I'm also going to soon be moving my 2 halberdiers, which were located over here, and I'm going to be moving them. You see the other one right there, and along with the spearmen. These Fellbats basically just get sacrificed. We have another Flaming Skull going down by Archeon onto these quarrelers, and again, it doesn't really do too much over there. And then the Dwarf Warriors are going to be meeting with the Graveguard, and you can see the Chosen and the Chaos Warriors of the Chaos faction is going to be moving over here, and right into the 2 Ironbreakers that are waiting for them with Grombrindle and the Thane coming over. You can see I'm trying to engage with one of these Graveguard with our Great Swords. There are still 2 Chaos Warriors back here, so we're going to be engaging them with more Great Swords. And I'm going to be firing into them at the sides with the Sterling's Revenge, and also the Silver Bullets, which I think are still back here. This is kind of an odd battle, but for the most part, it's going to be over here. Purple Sun Azarius going down to Grombrindle, which is basically a waste of the Purple Sun Azarius. But you can see Archeon the Ever-Chosen leading some Graveguard over here, I guess, and Graveguard with great weapons. And basically, the entire battle line is like this for the most part, where we have more Chaos forces down here, including the Dragon Ogres and the Shaggoth. Now, over here, I quickly made an attack order with the Halberds to attack the Shaggoth along with these spears. And then I did an attack order with the Royal Altdorf Griffites, and then I went over here to micromanage this part of the battle. I thought the Halberds were going to hit the Shaggoth first, because the Shaggoth was like right here. But they actually moved back, which means that my Royal Altdorf Griffites is going to hit them first now. And I wanted the Halberds to hit them first, and then the Royal Altdorf Griffites, because now you can see they're going to get hit by these Blood Knights over here and over here. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm moving Balthasar Gelt to try and support this fight, but I'm like, oh my god, I need to pull these guys out now. Again, because I was looking over here at this side of the battle, so yeah, my Royal Outdoor fight's kind of just getting torn to pieces, so Balthasar Gelt's going to make as best of a situation as he can by casting some raining hot metally death, getting these halberds in here, getting these spears in here, and we have our two blazing knights over there. Meanwhile, the front line of dwarf warriors and ironbreakers holding off just chosen chaos warriors and a lot of graveguard up here. Over here on this side, we have wrapped up the two chosen, or the two chaos warriors and the graveguard, because we have them outnumbered with a bunch of great swords and gunners, as you can see here. My Sterling's Revenge, I'm sorry, my Silver Bullets and my two Free Company Militia are going to kind of post up right here to try and support the Dwarven lines by hitting some Chaos Knights and Chaos Warriors as much as they can. Meanwhile, back here, getting my Knights with Blazing Sun into a rear charge on these Blood Knights. The other is going to, I believe, chase off this Chaos Warrior and then come in for another rear charge. Spearmen and Halberdiers along with Balthasar Gelt are just going to be over here supporting this fight against the Shaggoth and the Dragon Ogres and the Blood Knights. Here comes another metally raining death spell. Purple Sun Azarius in the background being cast by Manfred von Karstein. And it's not really going to do too much. Hit up my Free Company a little bit. And over here you can see my Steam Tank is going to now engage with the Mortis Engine briefly as I'm shooting it. And then it's going to come over here into the Graveguard. And then I'm going to send a group of Great Swords to fight off this Mortis Engine. Another Great Swords to come in down here to assist my Dwarven ally, whose line is kind of breaking up at the top, but still holding strong. Back here we have some Chaos Knights pierce the line, so we're going to send some Great Swords over there, hitting them with the Free Company Militia and the Silver Bullets back here. So yeah, this is just a very widespread battle. Down here with the Shaggoths, you can see the Knights of the Blazing Sun, along with the help of the Halberdiers and the Spearmen, are going to manage to rout this Dragon Ogre Shaggoth and these Dragon Ogres over here, along with the two groups of Blood Knights, because there's just a lot of anti-armor and anti-large sitting in here with my forces with these halberds. So they are going to be dealt with pretty quickly. Right here, I forget what I cast. What did I cast? Oh, Final Transmutation. I think I cast that to try and get the Dragon Ogres to try and do damage to them. Testing it out. I don't think it actually did that much, though. Here comes my second Knights of the Blazing Sun. They're going to be helping against the Dwarven line up here, so I can saw that it was starting to crumble. So we're going to try and do a rear charge against the Graveguard that are waiting here. We're pulling up reinforcements here, and then Great Swords should be coming in down here as well. You see we're still handling the Mortis Engine with some of the Sterling's Revenge. We're going to use this one Great Sword to hold off these two Chaos Warriors up there. There goes our rear charge to the center of the Graveguard. You can see my Spearmen are now holding off these Chaos Knights with lances that get shot up with the Quarrelers. More swordsmen coming in. Or is that Great Sword? More Great Swords coming in. And now, since we have dealt with the Cav down here, we're now shifting our forces up here, including our second Knights of the Blazing Sun, who is going to start cycle charging these Graveguard along with the second one. A lot of stuff happening. And you can see Free Company Militia, Stoner's Revenge, Silver Bullets coming up, all shooting into these Graveguard and Chaos Knights whenever they see an opening. Meanwhile, my Great Swords are going to be coming in. They should already be fighting. I guess I forgot to give them an attack order. At least my Steam Tank is in there firing or shooting or whatever it's doing. Doing more rear charges here with the Knights of the Blazing Sun into these Graveguard. Just going to try and cycle charge. I don't think I send Gelt into melee combat at all because I didn't feel like I needed to. Down here, my Royal Outdoor Fights were just over here wiping up some units that were routing because it doesn't have much strength left, so I just kind of relegated it to that duty to mop up units. Oh my god, so much stuff. More fiery death. You see we're rerouting those Chaos Warriors up there. And we have dealt with the Mortis Engine by shooting it with the Sterling's Revenge and Free Company Militia. And now the Steam Tank and the Great Swords are pressuring the top along with our Knights of the Blazing Sun. So we're trying to collapse their line up here at the top. Meanwhile, we're also coming in from the bottom with our Halberdiers. You can see more Halberdiers coming up, Spearmen. And in the meantime, we're just still shooting them with a bunch of Quarrelers and Free Company Militia, Silver Bullets, and all that good stuff over here. So now all that's really is left is going to be the Graveguard being led by Manfred von Karstein and their Vampire of Death. Archeon is also in here as well, but we are just shooting them up. Soon here, I'm going to actually start focusing all my Free Company on shooting Archeon specifically. But back here, you can see we are routing off Chaos Warriors, making sure they do not come back. For some reason, I don't send these two units in quite yet, but I guess they're not necessarily needed. And yeah, you can just see we are, at this point, just cleaning up the remaining forces of the Chaos and Vampire counts. So they were never ever really able to pierce the back line, so they weren't ever able to shut down the Sterling's Revenge, all these Quarrelers, these Free Company, Silver Bullets back here, and all these Grudge Throwers. So we had a lot of range damage just raining death upon their front line, which was all held up by mostly just the Dwarven Ironbreakers, of which there were 4 of them. And then the Dwarven Warriors and Longbeards held a line for a very long time and allowed our range fire to just kind of melt their Graveguard and Chaos Warriors and the Chosen. There were Chosen in here somewhere. I don't remember where they died, but I think it was somewhere around there. But good game to our opponents and to my ally. Whew, that's a lot of talking in 2v2s. So yeah, good game to Vulgaris, and then we have an Inquisitor, Marcarius, Vex, and Babdale, the Chaos Warrior Babdale. For kills here, again, Gelt was not in combat. He was just there for debuffing and mostly just raining Fiery's Rains of Death. Let's see, Spearmen did okay. Halberdiers did okay. Great Swords did okay. I mean, maybe better than okay. Stoner's Revenge getting 68 kills. Most of those were on Chaos Warriors, so that is pretty good. And Graveguard. Same thing for the Silver Bullets. The Knights of the Sun did really well. Steam Tank 76 kills, and these guys got crushed. It happens. For my Dwarven ally here, 50 kills on Grombrindle. Thane got 12, which is not bad. Ironbreakers did a really good job at holding. Quarters got a lot of kills. And the Grudge Throwers, I mean, that's a lot of kills. I'm not sure what happened with this one, but okay. Still pretty good. Inquisitor Marcus, 42 kills on the Manfred von Karstein and 37 on the Vampire is definitely not bad. The Graveguard line, some did okay here and there. Actually pretty good. 69 kills and 60. Sternsman did great. 100 kills. The Blood Knights did a great job at shutting down my rollout of Griffites, but then we had them surrounded with Halberdiers and Blazing Sun Knights, so they were not long for this world. Unfortunate for them. And the Mortis Engine was actually kind of brought up at the very end of the battle. I think my enemy forgot it through most of it. And then Babdale. We have an okay amount of kills for the Chaos Warriors. These Chosen, I'm not sure what happened to them, but good God, they must have melted. The Chaos Warrior or Chaos Knights with Lances did really well. Dragon Ogres did pretty okay. The Shaggoth, 36 kills is not bad, especially since it dealt a lot of damage to my rollout of Griffites, so that's definitely not bad. But again, good game to all of those involved, and I hope you enjoyed. And let's watch a cinematic view of this battle. That is a lot of Corlers. This must have been a warning shot. Ooh, got one of the swords though. Friendly fire Grudge Thrower. So you can see the Chosen over there with their fiery axes. What the heck killed me so much? I guess we'll see. Those Chaos Knights definitely threaded the needle there. Very nice. Oh looks so cool. You don't really see the Knights of Invading Sun that much. Especially since Reichsguard are only 1100 now. So I guess the Chosen just got murdered by Grombrindle, the Thane, and some Ironbreakers. Like, nothing too special, really.
Yes, sir! Quickly! Yes, sir! For the Warhammer! Now! Attack! At speed!
Snipes is so cool.
No lingering! They'll never move to this battle! Formation! March! Formation! March! Yes, sir! Quickly! Shoot them!
Get that vampire. Kill her!
War! And speed! The Emperor!
Guns upon guns.
Sigma, guide us! Charge! Yes, General! We serve the Emperor! Yes! Quickly! Moving now!
I think I just lowered his armor.
Go!
Yeah, I did Plague of Rust and then I started focusing down with the free company. That's just rude.
We obey. No!
Where you going, Archeon? Oh! Oh, you're going nowhere.
No lingering! Moving now! Moving out!
There it is.
Sir!
Get was looking at it too. He's like, yeah, that's right. Archeon, the Ever-Chosen. Actually, Gelt was the one that was supposed to stop Archeon from winning, right? In like the actual lore of the Age of Sigmar. Isn't that right? Was it Gelt that was supposed to stop him? But like he didn't? I can't remember. A friend told me a while ago. So I think that's it. So this is kind of appropriate how Gelt's looking down upon Archeon as he dies. That's kind of cool. Anyway, random lore that may or may not even be correct. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the battle. I will see you all next time. That was a lot of corpses. A lot of dead Chosen corpses. Take care.